Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using the Shimelle Field Trip Collection. I am going to be utilizing 2 of the papers and stretching it again into a 2-page layout. I recently did a layout for my other son from the same event and used a different collection and used 2 pages as well and stretched it to a 2-page layout there as well. So I will try to link that up above for you guys to check out that one because the design is completely different. So what I decided to do with this one is kind of rip the papers, and at first I was just going to have the papers ripped in the middle of the page, but that did leave a lot of extra white space. So you will see once I kind of get my photos laid out where I want them and backed, I will be adding more pattern papers. And then I did decide to double back this one photo here. I cannot take photo credit for it. I don't know if it was a stock photo from the event or what, but I absolutely loved it and actually was surprised at how well it printed out because it wasn't my photo. But it was such a cool photo that I just had to kind of use that. So you can see the placement of my pictures on page 1, and that little ephemera piece I thought was perfect to fill in that bottom part. I am going to be stamping the title. This was an event called Jurassic Quest. If you have little kids who love dinosaurs, definitely check it out. They go all across the US and it's such a fun event. You can ride dinosaurs. They have, lifelike dinosaurs, and it's really fun. We've gone I think twice now, and just loved it both times. So you can see that I kind of wanted to get the placement for my title so that I knew how wide to cut or rip the papers for the left-hand side of page 1. I felt like that kind of helped close off the layout a little bit and filled in that white space. So I am going to trim down back the photos of page 2, and then again double back the one photo that I kind of wanted more attention drawn to. The event is kind of dark, I guess, inside, and so photos didn't turn out the greatest, and so the ones that kind of were brighter is definitely what I wanted my eye drawn to. I printed the other ones because it just captured the events at Jurassic Quest, and just kind of wanted to remember everything that we were able to do. So that's kind of why I do have so many photos, but really trying to highlight just 2 out of the 6, I guess. So I did rip more for the right hand side of the second page. Again, it just kind of gave me a center piece for my photos. So I'm going to get the photos here all placed so that I can then stamp my title. I believe it's a bold font, maybe is what it is called, from Close to My Heart. I will find it and link it down below for you. I don't think much of this collection is available anymore. It is an older collection, but if I can find it, I will link it down below for you guys as well. I wanted this little ephemera card to pop, and so I decided to double back it. I thought I would just use yellow at first and just didn't think it popped enough, and so I had this scrap of green glitter paper. So I popped up that yellow on foam tape, and I just added just a little bit, a small border of that green glitter, but I felt like it helped it pop out so much, and I loved it. So apparently I am out in the she shed a lot earlier, I think, than normal, and maybe the sun's shining a little bit more lately. So I apologize for the shadows. I do enjoy the natural light. 3 out of the 4 windows of my she shed are all windows, and so sometimes I can't help where the sun is shining. And I'm not going to complain about the sun because here pretty soon we are going to be without it here in northern Michigan. So I can't really complain when it shines onto my desk. So I am going to alternate the colors of my title here, and I kind of do it not in a straight line, primarily because it would have been harder to do it in a straight line. And I actually do really like the look of it, kind of messy, I guess. I thought it looked nice and fitting, I guess, for this dinosaur layout. So now that the title's done, it is time to embellish, and I feel like you can kind of get a good idea where I'm going to embellish based on the placement of the photos. You know, that big white space down there, I wanted to fill that in. I love that, I think it's a Brachiosaurus. I thought it was really cute over by the ephemera card of the footprints, and then just kind of making a triangular effect with my embellishments on page 2 at least. I loved that Hear Me Roar. I thought that was really cute. That Super Cool is actually from a teen Echo Park collection, but the colors match so well that I wanted to include that, and it helped kind of fill in that space with those leaves quite nicely. I did pop up that green dinosaur as well as this orange one here, and then really just a couple of smaller clusters, and it is going to finish it off once I get this done. I am going to pop up that Super Cool up on foam tape as well, but then up to the top there's my triangular effect on page 2 with my embellishments. And then I remembered that this older Simple Stories collection had dinosaurs in it as well, so I use that kind of reddish orange dinosaur, add a green sticker dinosaur up there as well, and then I have these smaller phrase stickers I'm going to use to kind of finish off that top cluster. And then there will just be a small cluster to back on page 1 at the top there with that Triceratops skeleton, I guess. I found just a little sticker that said roar, and then I am going to just finish off the layout, I believe, with some enamel dots. I added another roar to kind of fill in that white space between the dinosaur and the ephemera card over there, and then finish it off with some enamel dots again in my stash because I have a bunch of them. I am actually here recently making quite a dent in them, which feels good, especially when you finish off a whole sheet. That's always a nice feeling, and because I have so many, I don't need to buy any more anytime soon. So that is going to finish off this layout. I will try to link it if I can down below, but I will definitely link the font stamp for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.